Hello guys, I am Yogen and you are watching UGC Net, the sure solution, our free course. Guys, in this course we are continuing on Unit 5 and this is the second lecture of Unit 5. In last lecture we have studied the fundamental basics of linguistics and language. We studied what is language and what are its characteristics in last video. If you are new, you will find it again. Guys, in this video we will discuss study of grammar. The next step in the linguistics is study of grammar. Guys, any language must have grammar. So first of all, we should know that what is grammar. If we define and think, then grammar is a set of rules that make language acceptable, meaningful and understandable. Means we can say in other words that grammar works as an operator between phonetics and semantics. Means जो phonetics है, that is the sound system of language, and the system of meaning, system of making of meaning, उनके बीच में grammar work करता है एक operator की तरह. Means grammar is an operator between phonetics and semantics. Means how phonetics means how sounds will give you meaning. It is decided by grammar. Grammar make it meaningful. Guys, after that we should know what are grammar deal with. Means grammar deals with 5 basic units of language. That is, number 1, morpheme. Number 2, word. Number 3, phrase. Number 4, clause. And number 5, sentence. These 5 units are meaningful units of a language. Means morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of language and sentence is the biggest meaningful of unit of language. Okay guys, first of all we should understand what morpheme is. Just for example, we take a word like unknown. Here we can divide this word into 2 parts, that is un is suffix and known is base or stem. Means these 2 are the morphemes which together make a word. Another thing, I can take another example, that is I am saying that no or car. These are also morphemes as well as words. Means a single morpheme may also be a word, and 1 or more morphemes means 2, 3 morphemes together can make a word. So that I hope you have understood morpheme and word both. If we define it, then morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of language that cannot be divided further into pieces, into parts that are meaningful. Means, or we can say that morpheme are the smallest meaningful unit of language that cannot be divided into pieces without exploiting its meaning. Guys, next thing is word. Word is a group of letters that is meaningful, but it can be divided into pieces of morphemes. Next is phrase. Phrase is the group of words which produce a meaning, but it does not have its subject and predicate. But whereas clause and sentence both are also group of words, but these both has their subject and predicate. Now we should understand what is difference between clause and subject. Sentence. Clause is a group of words that produce a meaning and have its subject and predicate, but clauses are sometimes independent, but sentences are independent fully. Means clause may be dependent or may not be dependent, but sentences are fully independent. Another thing, a clause may be a sentence also, but every sentence is not a clause. For example, we should understand that when we talk about complex and compound sentence, then there is more than one clause, and subordinate clause is dependent clause on principal clause. So I hope you have understood these 5 elements and units of language which are studied in grammar. All are studied in different parts. Morphemes are and words are studied in morphology, that is study of word formation. These are studied in syntax, that is study of sentence formation, and next one is semantics, that is study of meaning. Guys, I hope this thing is clear to you all. If any doubt, you may write your question in our comment box. We will clear it. And next thing is which we are going to discuss, that is categories of words. What are the categories of words? Guys, when we discuss the categories of words, we will find first of all, before discussing these categories, I will give you a sentence and make you understand with that example. Here I am writing a sentence, that is Ram is a good boy. Here are total 5 words. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We should find here words of 2 categories. For example, here is Ram, that is telling about name of some boy. Here is good and boy. Boy is some boy. Boy is the person Ram, and good is the adjective for boy. He is telling the quality of the boy. But what is and a? Is telling the tense of the sentence, and a is determining the number of the boy. If we change these words, I am putting here Shyam. Here is man. Here is in changing these words, the structure of the sentence is not changed. Just meaning is changed. Means we have two types of word. That is one that gives meaning, and another is that makes a structure. Okay, and grammarians and linguists has given several names for these two types of words. First of all, we will discuss what are names are given for this meaning giving words. Meaning giving words are known as, first of all, full words. Full words. Second name is given for it is form class. After form class, the other name is given for this is content words. And another is lexical words and open class. Okay, means these 5 names are given to meaning giving words. And when we talk about structure making words, these are known with the name of 4 names. That is structural class, closed class, or structural words. This is the classification of word according to meaning. But there are some other divisions or classification of word. We must discuss that also. The next one is words are divided according to position. Means what is this? Position of words in a sentence, जिसके अकॉर्डिंग हम स्ट्रक्चर को समझते हैं. तो ये जो पोजीशंस हैं, पोजीशंस के अकॉर्डिंग 4 टाइप ऑफ पोजीशंस किसी सेंटेंस में होते हैं. सेंटेंस में क्या हो सकते हैं? नंबर 1 इज नॉमिनल class, and second one is verbal classes. Next is adjectival classes, and fourth one is adverbial classes. These are the 4 classes according to place in a sentence. Nominal classes are the words used in place of at place of subject in a sentence. Verbal classes are words used at the place of verb. That is verbs, main verbs and linking verbs are helping verbs. And adjectival classes are the words used at the place of qualifiers, means the word which are qualifying others like nouns and pronouns and etc. And adverbials also are the qualifiers that qualifies these verbial class, adjective class and adverbial class also. Guys, these are 4 classes in a sentence, and here is another classification is also, that is dividation of any sentence, that is major dividation of any sentence, that is functional labels. There are 2 functional labels. First of all, here functional labels. What are functional labels? Here are 2 functional labels. The number 1, that is essential or nuclear part. Nuclear part. What is this? Guys, essential means the most important, particular, the essence thing, जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण, सबसे प्रमुख हिस्सा है सेंटेंस का, उसको हम न्यूक्लियर पार्ट कहते हैं। जिसको हटा देने से, जिसमें कोई कमी कर देने से सेंटेंस के मीनिंग पर अफेक्ट आता है, वो एसेंशियल पार्ट है। बट सेकेंड वन इज marginal elements. Marginal elements are adjuncts. Guys, we must understand these 2 in a sentence. I am writing here a sentence that Nathu killed Gandhi in Delhi. Suppose that if I have written just that much also, Nathu killed Gandhi, it is sufficient and complete in its meaning whether we have written this in Delhi or not. Means this part, Nathu killed Gandhi, this is the nuclear or essential part of the sentence, and in Delhi is the adjunct or marginal element. Means कि अगर उसे हम सेंटेंस से हटा दें तो सेंटेंस का अर्थ टूटेगा नहीं, बिखरेगा नहीं, खत्म नहीं होगा। मीन्स वो अपना अर्थ पूरा उसका कंप्लीट होगा। सो दिस इज द पार्ट दैट इज नोन एज essential or nuclear part, and this is the adjunct. I hope these things are clear to you all. In next video we will study morphology. All the best.